A lot of advice that we get as small creators centers around this idea of niche, that we need to pick a niche when we start a channel. Today, I want to share with you my thoughts on why I'm not doing that. But before we do, we need to check my stats and feed the crows. Oh, he's not afraid of me. Hey, bird. So this morning I woke up and I knew that I wanted to talk about this idea of a niche. And there's a very random reason why, which we'll get to as I tell my story. And the easiest way for me to tell my story, unfortunately, is to read my notes. I wake up in the morning, I journal. You guys know the drill. And that's where it's the most honest and raw and the easiest place for me to tell the story. So I am going to read it. But I'm trying to get better. So I'll be adding some pictures and video and all kinds of pizzazz, hopefully. Yesterday was an amazing day. Peter sent me videos of crows, and it was awesome to get that. And guys, I have that footage for you. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, there were 5 crows in that footage, and I have 5 crows in my family of crows here at home. So I personally don't think that was a coincidence. So thank you, Peter, for sending that to me first thing in the morning. It was awesome, made my day. Then I had a long day. I worked with clients all day looking for a house, and I felt really sad that I didn't get to work on my crow's nest. And I don't think it was a coincidence that at the very last house, and I was sitting there thinking I was so tired and I still had to go home and work on the crow's nest, that a crow, guys, it literally flew like like, I swear it was like dive bombing me, so much so that I was trying to like grab my camera, and I think my clients were looking at me like, what is she doing? The other realtor is like, what is she doing? And I'm trying to get footage of this crow. And this is all I managed to get for footage. So take it for what it's worth. So as you can see, I didn't manage to get him dive bombing me, but he literally flew like right at me and then went up into the sky. It was awesome. It was just really awesome to see the crow. And of course, it started this whole conversation with the other realtor saying, like, well, there's a lot of wildlife around here. So if you like wildlife, and I'm thinking, yeah, that has no bearing as to why I cared about the crow, but I let them do their thing. It was kind of funny. So it was a pretty good day. That made me really happy. And I got home and this is what I wrote. CL commented last night that it was interesting how I'm attracting a variety of creators. And I knew in the moment that that was going to be my highlight slide. Wait for it. My highlight slide for my daily thoughts. She really made my heart swell with happiness with this comment. This is because I set out to build a channel that would pay me to be me. That means sometimes I show up as a crazy barred quill, or sometimes as the newly dubbed Queen of the Crows. Sometimes I'm the serious taskmaster, and sometimes I'm the hyper-focused, super-driven corporate Renee. And of course, we all know there's the crying, insecure Renee. I never know what any day will bring. I knew when I started this journey that I am not a niche. I never could be a niche. So I couldn't build my channel around a niche. I love people, and I love D&D, and I love art, and I love real estate, and I love business. I could never pick a niche. I love mostly people and the things that I learn from them and how I see God and the universe working in our lives for the good. And I notice things. I think I am like a crow. I notice that CL drops into my chats and says, "Hey, have a great week," or "Happy Saturday morning." I notice these things. I notice when a creator is putting something out there and nobody's watching and nobody's commenting. My head is constantly filled with thoughts of how amazing this space is and how amazing the small creators are. The problem is that I have no equitable way to tell, so I'm gonna start crying, each person that I interact with on a daily basis how important they are to me. It's physically impossible. Being the math girl, there's not enough time in the day, especially as my channel continues to grow, that I can visit your channels every day. And it really does make me sad. But I hope with all my heart that my actions and my words, gosh, I didn't expect to be crying, Renee, that I'm doing the best I can and that people will know that I do notice and that I do remember. And that the best thing that I can offer is the crow's nest in return. I'm creating a space where everyone is welcome. Creators, CL, as you put it, creators and creators of a variety of kind. Because there is no one way to be a creator in this space. Everybody is creative and amazing. So I set the table and I see who comes. And I'm doing my job as Quill the Bard if everyone, feels welcome. So what are my problem with niches? Well, I don't have a problem with niches. Niches tell what you make. Cheesy videos, art videos, cat videos. Niches are awesome. But what you build tells who you are. And I'm not anti-niche. I just have a different goal. I want to build a place where we come together and we work together to create. So, sorry, Peter, I'm still working on using all these tools. Peter, this one's for you. Are the names that I added to my box this morning. A bunch of new faces, a bunch of new crows to my crow's nest box because I keep your names. I've been keeping them in a notebook, but I decided to get a special box that I got at a thrift store that was pretty with mirrors. And I put you in there because you guys all matter to me. And the most equitable and fair way I can do a shout out is by randomly drawing a name. So here we go. Let's go into the box and see whose name I draw. Bruce from Built Not Hacked. I think it's pretty awesome that I randomly drew Bruce's name because he's been on my mind. And you really can't make this up, guys. When I said earlier, I notice when people aren't, getting the love that they deserve, Bruce was actually the one I was thinking of. So, Bruce, this shout out is for you. He has an awesome channel, Built Not Hacked. He's a great dad and an even better grandparent. And I am even going to take you guys on a little journey to his channel. But I created a post for Bruce, and I kind of just hacked my little slide because it's not sized for his post. And I left him a little post. And I'm going to give it a thumbs up. And I'm going to say, have a great day, Bruce. Now, you guys know that these community pages kind of suck, and they don't notify you all the time that you have a post or whatever. And I find that completely annoying. But as far as the crow's nest goes, please keep using the community tab. Please keep sharing your photos. They're awesome. I've gotten crow photos from Thailand and now from a video from England. So until tomorrow, I'm going to tell you to follow the story and find your people and get out there and create. Bye.